Another day. Might be a night for the heater tonight. This is a pre-recorded episode, filmed a number of weeks ago. Canonically, should still make sense. Ironically though, it does explain the radio silence pretty well for itself. This is also a test of a multimedia platform which the podcast will continue to follow across a number of platforms, both current and new. Enjoy. As you've noticed, we're doing a mixture of audio and visual work on this little episode. I'll admit it's not a full episode of Prime Ratio as I usually dish up. I've been experimenting with doing more video formats, playing around with some ideas. Hang on, let me see if I can do this. This'll do. All right, close this guy up. So, welcome in. This is basically an update and an explanation on why there hasn't been an episode of Prime Ratio released last week. For context, I'm recording this on Tuesday, just at the end of the shift. And I wanted to put something out just to go a little deeper into some stuff that I think touched on a couple episodes back. And the main thing is burnout. Now, almost certainly I work way too much. And I'm at a point now where like all of the small moments that I could get a little bit of a rest, I could recoup some energy, I could do something different, I could find, like, re-inspire myself essentially. All those moments that I didn't do that are catching up to me. And to combat that, I've previously organized little trips, little adventures, little holidays. I have one coming up in a couple of weeks, which is partially why I'm doing this whole new format media, which is mainly to be able to start and introduce a new YouTube channel. This should be the first video on the Melburn Alleycat YouTube channel. I've been running the Melburn Alleycat Instagram page for quite a while, and that's been quite fun. I'd like to branch out, do more, and so this mixture of this camera and these handy dandy little lapel mics will enable me to do that. So I have got a bunch of ideas that will mix things up. I am going to be stepping away from the podcast for 1 week. So as well as not getting an episode last week, you won't get one this week either. That is because I've been thwarted by technology at every turn. I've had 2 episodes get wiped by the laptop going to sleep and not saving, autosave settings not being utilized, and just generally being very agricultural about it. So I'm going to take some time, effectively reboot and format the laptop that I use for the podcast, completely reset all of the programs on there, set up Audacity properly with autosave, and get into the habit of saving everything, uploading it to Google Drive straight away so that I have a backup. I also want to do a couple more. I want to utilize the online storage that I already have and it's not utilized at all at the moment. As well as that, I just want a break, you know? Like, it's one of those things, and like, it's at a point where it's a nice balance, but I have recognized in recent days and weeks that my energy levels have just been like through the floor. The weather hasn't been helpful. It's been cold. It's been hard to be motivated to do that. The community events are still happening. That's good. That's kind of the only thing I really do now. But my social circle has shrunk down once again, as it usually does this time of year. It was never big to begin with, but hey. And yeah, so this is pretty much just to do that, mix in some media for you, introduce the Melburn Alleycat YouTube channel. I am going to be uploading all of Season 3 of Prime Ratio. That's all the ones that have been uploaded this year so far, aside from the very first one, which we did in January. So the last, I think, 8 weeks of podcasts are going to be up on YouTube, just as plain audio clips. Maybe I might add in a couple of little video intros, but the idea is going to be, it'll be video intros, and then the podcast will start. And I might have some just benign, you know, video footage to put in the background. Like, I've thought about putting the camera on like a workbench and just having it sit there while I work on a bike. I've thought about having it pointing up at the sky, watching the clouds, sunsets, all that sort of stuff. So there's a few options I could go with. So yeah, basically, I'm going to be off the airwaves as far as the podcast is concerned for a week. I am going to be catching up on social media publications, Instagram and YouTube. I'm going to be having an official schedule for my content. There's going to be, on both channels, there's going to be a breakdown of when content is scheduled to upload, essentially. And yeah, that should hopefully be sustainable. I'm going to bring in a couple new people. Doing this, having this new media has opened up a whole heap of avenues for me. I'm really looking forward to seeing what I can do and seeing how it's received. I'd like to get feedback from you guys. So this will be going up on Spotify. It'll also be going up on YouTube. First video of the channel. Yeah. I did record some little clips of Monday Night Ride, passing the mic around between different people. And I'll have a little sample of what that looked like at the end of this video. Yeah, that's all from me. My name's Felix. I have been your host for this episode, but not episode of Prime Ratio. As always, ride bikes, be merry, stay safe, and have fun. Well, that said, I need a beer.
And we have no idea if this thing is working or not. Hello?
Yeah.
Testing, 1, 2. Fuck, shit, piss. Fuck, shit, piss. This is the tomfoolery that is a Monday Night Ride trying to leave. We were supposed to be ready, what, 2 minutes ago, and we're not? Kind of normal. What are we doing tonight, Ryan?
Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome. Welcome. We're riding bikes and having fun. Hello.
We are riding bikes and having fun.
Riding bikes, having fun, being safe.
Yeah.
Everyone, hello. Welcome. Welcome to Monday. We're going on a bike ride. We're going that way. We'll have fun. We'll regroup when we feel like it. And yeah, let's go.
This thing about being on the mic is real putting me on the spot. So now I just have to like, I don't know, talk the entire time, which is fun. I had a little radio segment back there. The weather tonight is Hold on, radio channel. Your presenter is trying to cross a lot of traffic. I'm trying to concentrate, I'm trying to talk. It's a whole bunch of things happening all at once.
What do I talk about? Overcooked that a little bit. That's what you get for being fancy. Sometimes it doesn't work out the way you want.
Apparently we're going straight.
That's not very gay. We've got a crash.
The vibes are good.
Strong shenanigans.
The air is cold.
Daniel's here.
Daniel's hanging out. Hell yeah. How you doing, Daniel? Quietly, apparently. The internal must never become external. I get it. So what's this for? Content. Very good. Go, 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 go. You just got to be real careful to keep the inside thoughts inside.
Also, if you are in the Melbourne area and you enjoy riding bikes, come ride bikes with us. We run a weekly bike ride on Monday nights, meeting up at the Melbourne Museum at 6 p.m, rolling out at 7. All bikes, all abilities, all riders are welcome. We typically do a beginner-friendly ride on the first Monday of every month, so that one will be a couple of weeks out. But a good friend of mine, Alex, runs those. That's under 15 kilometers, party pace, avoiding main roads, and ending up at Catfish for a couple of beers and a Philly cheesesteak. So well worth a visit, well worth checking out. We also do Friday night, just the social hangs, if you're keen to sort of come through and meet some new people. Yeah, that's about it. Catch you later.